everyone. Hello, Hills Tigers. Good to see you guys again. And going along with Pet Week, I thought I'd read another pet read aloud. My kindergartners may have heard this one already, but it's one of my favorites. I wanted to honor Dr. Seuss with What Pet Should I Get? One of my favorite picture books to read out loud. And here we go. Oh, I never noticed on the back. What pet should I get? You could check off cat, dog, fish, or I don't even know what that is. We'll find out when we read the book. Every pet looks like fun, so how in the world do you pick just one? It isn't easy, but it can be done, as Dr. Seuss shows in this newly discovered story about an age-old problem. Turn to the end of this book for a note about Dr. Seuss's pets and how this book came to be. Pretty interesting. What pet should I get? Pet store. We want a pet. We want a pet. What kind of pet should we get? Dad said we could have one. Dad said he would pay. I went to the pet stop. I went there with Kay. And so we went in. I took one fast look. I saw a fine dog who shook hands, so we shook. I said, I want him. But then Kay saw a cat. She gave it a pat and said, I want that. Then Kay said, now what do you think we should do? Dad said to pick one we cannot take home two. That is tricky. Then what do you know? We saw two other kinds. Now how could Kay and I make up our minds? A pup and a kitten, they look like good fun. Now which would we pick? We could only pick one. Make up your mind. The cat or the dog, the kitten, the pup. Oh boy, it is something to make a mind up. I know how they feel. That's how we wound up with 6 cats. Then I looked all around. I saw something with wings. I said, look at him. We can pick one that sings. But then, look over there, said my sister Kay. We can go home with a rabbit today. So now there's a bird. Oh, that's what that thing was. A bird or a rabbit. I guess we will see. Then I looked at Kay. I said, what will we do? I like all the pets that I see. So do you. We have to pick one pet and pick it out soon. You know, Mother told us to be back by noon. And I could have done it. I could have, I bet. I could have said which pet we should get. But you know what Kay did? Do you know what she did? She said, fish, 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 fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. Oh, another different kind of pet. This is so confusing. Then I saw a new kind, and they were good too. How could I pick one? Now what should we do? Oh, come back here. We can only pick one. That is what my dad said. But how could I make up that mind in my head? Make up your mind. Pick a pet fast. Pick one out soon. Mother and Dad said to be home by noon. They better get cracking. The time may be now to make up my mind, but who knows what other good pets I might find. I might find a new one, a fast kind of thing, who'd fly around my head in a ring on a string. Yes, that would be fun, but our house is so small. This thing on a string would bump into the wall. My mother, I know, would not like that at all. Forget that. Gotta try another one. Ooh, he's tall. So maybe some other good kind of a pet. Another kind maybe is what we should get. We might find a new kind of pet who is tall, a tall pet who fits in a space that is small. My mother might like this pet best of them all. Wow, he's flexible. If we had a big tent, then we might be able to take home a yent. Dad would like us to have a good yent, but how do I know he would pay for a tent? So you see how it is when you pick out a pet. How can you make up your mind what to get? But, oh, now what are we going to go for? What if we took one of each kind of pet? Then our house would be full of the pets we would get. No. Dad would be mad we can only have one. If we do not choose, we will end up with none. Wow. So many choices and only one to go home. I will do it right now. I will do it, I said. I will make up the mind that is up in my head. The dog or the rabbit, the fish or the cat. I picked out one fast, and then that was that. Oh, there he goes. He's leaving with the pet. But I just wonder who's in there, because as you can see, the story ends and Dr. Seuss doesn't tell us. So we can make up our own ending, or you can guess which one, maybe the first one he saw. Here are a few pictures of Dr. Seuss's pets. Left, this is 6-year-old Ted walking his toy dog Theophrastus in 1910. And over here, Ted is with his dog Rex in Springfield, Massachusetts around 1914. So he lived a long time ago, but he still had pets. For so many years, people have had pets because pets make them happy, make them smile. Ted and his dog Clooney review proofs in La Jolla, California, 1957. Down here, Ted's drawing in the sand while his wife Helen and Clooney observe. So Clooney's in 2 pictures, black and white and color. And this one is Ted and his dog Sam at home in La Jolla, California, 1979. You can see how Dr. Seuss has gotten older. So cool. I don't know if there's any more pictures. They are sticking together. Some of the original pictures of the book being put together. And some crazy ones. What pet should I get? It's a story about a classic childhood moment, choosing a pet. It's a story about making decisions. Sometimes it's hard, but you just have to make up your mind. In fact, by ending the story the way he did, Dr. Seuss encourages readers to make up their own minds about how the story ends. So what do you think? What kind of pet did the kids get? You can always write me in the private comments, or send me an email and tell me what you think Dr. Seuss had the children choose in his story. And that's our story. There's good old Dr. Seuss. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, friends.